We will start with Neil McClemon.
Hi, Katie. It's Neil McClemon from the Mirror. Well, that was a great match to watch. Great atmosphere. What's your biggest takeaway from your first visit to centre court? And now you've got a taste of it. You'd love to be back there lots of times in the future.
I think my first and only takeaway is that it's definitely the best court in the world. You know, I've not had a chance to play on it yet, and that's my first time. And I absolutely loved every minute out there. The British crowd were incredible. Yeah, I thought it was a really good match and one I won't forget.
Okay, go ahead, Tom Barkley.
Hi, Katie. Tom Barkley from The Sun. Yeah, fantastic match. As Neil said, she was laying down some absolutely massive serves. I think 119 miles an hour, 117 miles an hour. Do you think that was fundamentally the key difference? Her power in the end was just a bit too much?
Look, I mean, she's clearly a champion for a reason. You know, those are the people that play the best points at the most important points. And, you know, she did that today and it got her out of trouble a couple of times. I obviously felt like I had quite a few break points and didn't manage to take them, but I also didn't feel like I gave them away. You know, she had to win them. She won them. And ultimately, I've got no regrets about that at all. Obviously, I wanted to serve it out and make her win the match at 5-4. It would have been a fun game, but you know, ultimately she played incredibly well today, and I've got a lot of positives to take from it.
Okay, David Coverdale.
Hi, Katie. David Coverdale from the Daily Mail. How much confidence does this performance today give you? Obviously, you've been in the top of 100 before injuries, but taking a player on like that on centre court, getting so close, must make you think you can go much further in the future.
Yeah, definitely. You know, those are the matches that I play for. You know, the big matches and the matchups. You know, it's really tough, but I felt like I handled it really well. You know, I was obviously a little bit nervous to start with walking out onto the court, and I felt like I was at home straight off the bat. You know, the crowd made me feel so welcome. And yeah, I thought it was a really good level out there. You know, obviously I'm gutted not to get the win, but it is what it is, and I'll keep building and get that momentum going into the weeks ahead.
Okay, John Westerby.
Hi, Katie. How much was your elbow bothering you in the final set? You had a medical timeout? Was it getting worse as the match went on?
Obviously, it's something that I've had to manage this whole entire time. You know, I did feel like I lost a little bit of power on the serve, especially in the last game, actually. You know, not at all to take away from the match. I thought like it was you know, it held up really well for the whole entire time. And yeah, I thought I served pretty good, and I was happy with where my elbow was at, and it seems to be in a good place right now. So that's really good news for me.
Can you just confirm to us what the problem is with the elbow at the moment?
I'd rather keep that private. You know, it's something that I'm just managing as I go through, and you know, every single tennis player has small injuries and minor problems, and we all just have to look after them, and that's just the way it is.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, any further questions? Thank you very much. That concludes the press conference.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.